So I haven't been very prudent lately, and that is affecting my homemaking duties or my homemaking role. And since I am trying to be better at being a homemaker, I thought one area that I could really improve in, or something I had been thinking about, was what if I make some like make ahead meals. And I don't know if y'all noticed, but the grocery store is getting extremely wild. Like, it's so bad. I literally paid like $3.50 for a dozen eggs yesterday. I mean, it's horrible. And so a lot of the other stuff, like all of the things that even used to be cheap, like muffins and all of that kind of stuff, is slowly but surely going up. And I have just really honestly been in the mood to bake and cook and do all the things. So I was thinking today, I was like, what if I do some like make ahead like meals, like mainly breakfast type stuff for that. And then I was thinking, what if I make some like cookies and things that I can just pop out of the freezer if I need to, and I won't have to be like in here, you know, doing a whole bunch of baking and cooking and all of that. So there's a few things that I want to make, or there's a few things on my list.
What's that? Mama?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it's a stick.
Is it a praying mantis? Is it a praying mantis?
I think yes, it's a baby. I'm really scared. Mama, go get my bug catcher.
Okay. I think one of the first things I'm going to make is condensed milk, because I do plan on in the next couple of days making some bread. This is literally so simple to make, so simple, and I feel like it's probably cheaper. I might have to do the math, but I'm pretty sure it's cheaper than buying the canned condensed milk at the store. So while this simmers, I have a question. I don't know if anybody can answer it, but if you can help me, that would be great. Okay, so a while back I made this mixture of lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, water, and maple syrup. And it was in my fridge for a little while. Well, I had sat it out, and I kind of forgot that I had sat it out one day. And then I just left it sitting out. And I unintentionally like noticed that there's a SCOBY in there. And I was wondering, can I use that SCOBY to make kombucha, even though it wasn't made from like tea? Because I really want to make some kombucha, but if I just figured out how to make a SCOBY without getting... So usually how you make a SCOBY that I've seen is you take the kombucha and you pour it into your tea mixture, and then you start making a SCOBY. And then you use that SCOBY and put it into another tea mixture, and then that makes your kombucha. So I'm just wondering, like, can I use that even though it's made from vinegar? Will it do the same thing? Or because it was made from vinegar, it's not going to work? So if you know, please let me know down in the comments, because I'm really curious to know if it's going to work out. Good morning, y'all. Enoch wanted to have some waffles today, so I'm gonna make the rest of this waffle mix, pancake mix. I already have it mixed up in here. I'm just gonna pour it in my little waffle machine here. But as I was making this, I was looking at the ingredients, and lately I have just been on this kick again of looking at the ingredients of stuff. And I just kind of have this theory that I feel like whole ingredients are better, and like knowing what's in your food, I think, is all around more healthy than store-bought stuff. Now, I'm not saying you can't do store-bought stuff, because literally we've done that for years. But I just feel like when I do eat whole ingredients, like, I feel better. Just naturally, I think I process the food better, all of that, even if it does have, because I've heard so many things, right? I've heard people, back when I used to eat healthy, people would say you're not allowed to eat this, you're not allowed to eat that, da 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 da. But what I've noticed just over the years is just when I eat out, or if I eat overly processed foods or things that have a lot of ingredients, that my stomach just hurts and I can't really digest it as well. But like I said, I don't know, I've just kind of been on this kick. So I was thinking I would make some waffle mix. One, because it's cheaper to make it, like I can make a lot for a little. And two, because I'll know exactly what ingredients are in there. So that's what I'm about to do as soon as I get done making him some waffles, because, you know, gotta make the little one happy. I found this recipe on Pinterest. I'll have it linked down below, but the actual recipe calls for all-purpose flour and baking powder, not baking soda, sorry, and sugar. But I had this self-rising flour, and I thought, I'm just going to use this, because then it just skips the step of the baking powder. And plus, you know, I really don't use this all that often for much things. I guess I could find more recipes to use it for. Whoops. But I'm just going to put it in this bowl so that way I can mix in the sugar with it. and pour it into my mason jar. And I'm not really like measuring this all that well. It said a 1/3 cup of sugar. We're just gonna eyeball it. Let's see. We're gonna do, let's do a little more just for funsies. And then I'm just gonna mix it all together and put it into my mason jar. Also, I went and printed out like a little cute tag to go along with it, so that way I know what else to put in it when it's time to make this. And I'm actually about to make some anyways, because I was thinking I was going to make some like waffle breakfast sandwiches that I can put into the freezer and that we can use to take out when we need them. So I'm actually going to try it right now to see how this is going to work. And I believe according to the rest of the recipe, it says to pour like 1.5 cups of mix with a 1/4 cup milk and 1 egg. And then you can, butter was optional, but I think I'm going to put butter and vanilla was optional, but I think we're going to put both of those ingredients in there. And honestly, I'm not sure all of this is going to fit into this one container, so it's okay though. I think I have more jars. Oh, it may fit. Look, looky here. According to the mason jar though, it's only about 6 cups. Let's see. Which I guess we'll just leave this in here because I'm going to make some waffles right now anyway, so we'll just put this in here. Okay, so Okay, I'm gonna make a simple syrup for my coffee, and it's actually gonna be a brown sugar and cinnamon simple syrup, and literally it is so easy. All you need is equal parts water, equal parts sugar. So that is it. And then you warm it up. Now you can like heat it up and then like boil your water, not really boil, but like heat your water and then just add your sugar and just make sure it's completely mixed. But because I'm gonna make this with cinnamon sticks, to kind of get this activated, and I like a lot of cinnamon, so to get this kind of going and activated, I'm going to actually warm it up pretty good, and I'm going to mix them together. So, well, let's see. Let me stir that first. Okay, I'm going to add a splash of vanilla to this, just to bump it up one more notch. Well, I was working on editing this video right now as we speak, and I realized that I didn't have anything to end out the video. So I'm going to come on here and end it, but I was just going to let y'all know that I'm going to be doing some more content like this so that we can grow together, learn together, and be better about food prepping, because that has helped significantly. I literally made cookies also, but you didn't get to see that. And today, on this very cold day, I'm able to eat these delicious cookies. So it has been a blessing to have things already pre-made. And then tomorrow, the cinnamon rolls that I showed, I'm going to bake off and have for breakfast. I think the moral of all of this is to do a little bit of food prep because it is helpful. It's already helped me this week. So anyways, I will see y'all in the next video. God bless y'all, and go and be a light out there.